All right, Warriors, welcome back. Before we get started, let's do a very delicious breathing exercise. It's going to be more better bestest and hopefully clear your mind. It's providing ourselves enough of a distraction to get us realigned. It's going to be so important that you understand that we need to learn from our failures in order to continue to evolve and change. Narcissists fight even taking accountability for those failures, which is the only way to learn from them. Narcissists have evolved to enable themselves, just like you have evolved to never entertain that voice of the child. Linda, listen, Linda. You see, the narcissist, that to them, that's their diplomat. And look, you know when you've gone off course. I think it was Denzel Washington that said, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Because you're his favorite right now. Let's get ourselves realigned. Let's take this breathing exercise and understand that when you're being provoked or shit tested out in the devil's playground, that at least with giving yourself these 5 seconds deep down inside so that you can just observe, just give yourself 5 seconds to observe in silence and see what that delay does to an anxious, desperacious narcissist needing you to be the scapegoat to something. May not know what it is, but it just don't smell right. Smells like shit. 5 seconds, man. Come on. Release slowly. Woo! Let's take a badass walk, y'all. Look, be sure and subscribe. Understand what matters in this channel is this isn't the I'm still questioning whether narcissists can be saved, helped, medically treated. We've reached a different level of understanding in life. See, when I tell you to be indifferent, you see those warriors coming back to revisit, understand what that means. They're not even a remote thought. You see, once you accept this reality and that people are out there that wish to cause you harm, you will no longer ever mistake the snake to be the snake. Look, when you show your standards, essentially what you're doing is giving the unqualified information. And they need to know this because only you can dumb yourself down. They can't force you to. And so the get to know yous is where that first level of trust is built on by the narcissist. And look, only the unqualified are going to protest boundaries. You see, those who are your equal, they don't ask for that kind of information. In time, you're just compelled, or they hear it through other associations, what it is you're about. Because for them to hear the story from your mouth is to gloat, to chase clout, attention. What defines you is that others speak highly of you Even your enemies defend your honor. That's what it is to live in your truth and never having to defend it. It's not that you're perfect. Oh, hell to the no, no. No, no. It just means you make less mistakes. They're not as more biggerous as they used to be. It's kind of like being able to age a deer off the hoof. You know good and well what a pump and dump is. You know where they at, where they congregate. That's why when I tell you, you veered off your path. Maybe some thought y'all was strong enough if you picked one that was fugly, you could walk away from it. Now, fugly's more freaky. They got to make up for it. Yeah, trauma bond your ass. Look, realize this. The narcissist wasn't in your life to destroy you. You're too strong for that shit. Even then, you asked yourself, the fuck, this ain't me? This ain't me. I've walked away from 10 times better. And you realize you're not for that. It's kind of like, can't go for that, can't go for that. No, no can do. You're just not going to fall for that. After this experience, though, what happened was, I want you to understand how a blessing it is, because a narcissist that was clearing your path, yeah, that special little shit, that little covert or malignant, was the weakest of the bottom of the barrel. You see, because the ones that's high on the spectrum of intelligence, yeah, some of them fools never get caught till after they're gone. Yeah. Yeah, so the danger is real. And the reason to have a certain sense of awareness in your surroundings is what's going to be important for you to survive. It's no joke. Don't wait until you're looking down the barrel of a fucking gun with a narcissist on the hair trigger. Some of you are going to learn from the failures, I would say more quickerish than others. But the bottom line is, the challenges in life that you faced before and understand, it's not a new problem you're facing today. It's the same one. You suffer less anxiety dealing with it. In fact, for most, not only did you learn your lesson, but you prepared for any future encounter or event so that you don't suffer anxiety. You invested in your future self. To invest in your future self, warriors, is to understand that anyone trying to silence you or stop you from growing is not your fucking friend. Can I get a what? Hey, look. You ever heard the narcissist trying to preload you with a future mental mindfuck? This is how narcissists invest in their future self, through manipulation and psychological warfare. I call this one That's Our Song narc. First kiss, that's our song. First monkey jump backflip, our song. First day I saw you, our song. Yeah. Well, the reason they want to do this is because some of these songs, the ones they choosing and everything, they know are going to be hits of a lifetime. And it'll be something that will trigger you until your last breath, because you won't know how to manage it. And it's been done to them. See, they got a shitload of first songs. It's the ones that they showed you to be y'all's. That's the ones they trauma bonded to and can't let go. So they want to pass on their generational curse and tactics, learned witchery from a past generation. See, because narcissism is taught. You weren't born knowing how to lie, steal, and cheat. You're a generational curse breaker. Of course, narcissists are going to want to cast spells on you. Come to me spell. You remember the thirst traps. Urgh, urgh. You want to test a narcissist out? Look at me. Look, my eyes are up here. My eyes are up here. Are you looking? Look. Put your coffee down. Put your coffee down. Ask them if they can do this. Watch out. If they can't pass the look, because if you can't get a read on people through facial expression, what is it they're hiding exactly? What they're running from? And let me ask you this question. Anyone not happy with what the good Lord gave them, what makes you as a man or a woman think for a minute that you're ever going to be able to satisfy them? How? I'll wait. We're going to be here a while. For real, though. Now, imagine this. Whatever it is they're running from, I could just imagine for a narcissist, when they finally hit an epiphany, because they all do. We hit a crossroads now. Come on. We grown. But for the narcissist, we just understand they can't manage those explosive emotions, you see. So what's going to happen is when they have their epiphany and they're no longer relevant in society, all they see is each other. You feel me? It happens. They can't handle that gracefully. And when their gaming don't work on simps, the very people, men and women that they passed up in their past because, hey, they made fun of them for so fucking long. When they start getting rejected by those, can you imagine the ego death suffered? Some bitch. Ooh, dog. Yeah. And you think that your Captain Save-A-Ho ass is going to change that. Having a lifetime of experience and knowing how to bend words ever so eloquently to avoid accountability. Can't even do this with the eyebrows. Hey, look, big mistakes. Things we need to pay attention to, things that we know. Because look, there's nothing greater that would please Satan than for you to never have to experience pain and have instant successes in your life. Because at that point, you'll have never learned nothing. It's easier for the devil to pull the rug out from under you when you fear losing it all, and will do anything because you fear poverty and transition to a new idol worship of materialism. You see, when you learn your lessons, you fear nothing and walk away from it all. That makes you a dangerous man or woman. Warriors, hold the line. Your life is what's priceless. You're the currency of choice. Big mistakes. It's a card game. I found this, y'all. If y'all curious, the girls found it on Amazon. It's a card game. You go to not adult card games, just family card games, and this one's called Big Mistakes Dating Game. It's not tarot. It just so happens that most of these are narcissistic, sociopath, psychopathic behavior traits, and or your perfect ass imperfections. Because you ain't no angel, crooked ass halo. Mine got a tilt. Oh, make no mistake, if I even got one, every now and again, just plumb falls off. I lose it. Look, some of us, we just got, look, weed, listen, keeps you from slapping stupid people. It's better than taking a handful of them M&Ms. Got you seeing and hearing shit. Yeah, some of y'all need to wean your asses off of that shit. Smoke you a doobie and see what that'll do. It'll give you so much I don't give a shit. If you ain't careful, you'll not give a shit about everything. I'm just saying, not encouraging it. No, I'm not encouraging it, of course. I'm just joking. Yeah. Looking for meaningful one-night stands. I dare say these cards are alive today. Meaningful one-night stands. That is a whole new pickup line. Chico, what you up to? Well, I'm just looking for meaningful one-night stands. You know, because being too blunt, like, hey, I'm just looking for an exciting pump and dump. You in? Is always the one to break up and never the one broken up with. You know, it's almost like it's a foot race out the door because everyone's got so much ego and too much invested of a fraud because they started to live up to the shit test character they created. The life of a narcissist. That's what you're missing out on. Imagine you were just an atom away from being that which you can't stand to see in others and those around you. But make no mistake, it was a fucking choice. Often eat cereal for dinner. Oh, I kind of do that. Well, I don't no more, but I used to. Doesn't understand why there's no smoking on an airplane. Y'all, I remember a time when you could smoke on an airplane. I remember a time you could smoke in the barbershop, and that barbershop chair armrest had an ashtray in it. The school buses, in between each seat, the city buses had ashtrays. Yeah, that generation, Gen X, has been able to see the journey in change from technology, mental illness, the loss of a moral fabric, how the family unit has been totally destroyed, and how the prevalence of narcissism is just growing and growing. And those that are of sound mind are on the balance, teetering, with a level of codependency that in their eyes is so unbearable because of the economy. And so what we have are couples that are together that don't belong together, but for the sake of financial disparity, remain together. And so what you're seeing out there in these relationships is mutual combat. Never had such strong opinions about things until they started listening to talk radio. NPR. Doesn't know how to make coffee. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, that's not even a pump and dump. That if you can't do this and can't make coffee, it's over. Their morning pick-me-up is cold-pressed kale juice. You know, for a long time I thought kale was seaweed. But it still tastes like shit, even for a salad. I'm just saying. I couldn't understand the juice. Frequently shops on late night TV. Is that channel called QVC? QVC has no standards anymore. Just plumb out, ran out, gave their last standard so many moons ago. Yeah, they don't even know if that was their real name, Standard, when they lost that one. Glove box cookie, check it out. Let's see what we got. Oh. People are just as happy as they make up their minds to be. Oh, hell yeah. Couldn't have said it more better bestest myself. Can y'all see that? Can you see that? All right, y'all, get out there and own it. I appreciate your support. I really, really do. And for those of you returning, thank you. Thank you for sharing your story from the victory. Thank you for passing it forward, man. And for those of you right there on that edge, hold the line. This one got you by the boo-boo. But understand something. The narcissist can't destroy you. You're too strong for that. Let go of that life that was created on the foundation of a lie and realize that the narcissist can't destroy you. They were here to clear your path. And this is what I mean. When you shut up and learn to listen is when you learn the most. Because the narcissists are going to send those that were in alignment with them. As time passes, it's like your enemies identify themselves to you. And all you're watching is how their bad acting is. They're giving you confirmation. The closure you seek will come to you in the form of your enemies laying down as a footstool for your feet. But your feet are too clean for that kind of shit. Observe in silence. Don't take it personal, because this is what cowards do. They hoover. They need to get close enough to silence you, stunt your growth, because you know too much already. Now get out there and fucking own it. Shake the dirt off your asses. And remember something. It's your humility and the fact that they couldn't kill the love in your heart that destroys the narcissist. You're badasses. I'm proud of you. Keep your fucking foot on their throats. Les mando besos y abrazos. It's never goodbye, warriors. Never. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're going to skydive today.
We're going to
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500 feet.
Close. 14,500 feet, yep. And then we're going to be falling at?
A high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No,
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new
Hey.
opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. To create a song, I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'll
Well,
be back.
Jesse,
All right.
thank you for jumping with us to Skydive Lone Star. Do you
man,
have
the
anything
pleasure
you'd like
is
to
mine.
say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality is just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.
We'll take 10, that's fine.
My brother. What a fun night. Wasn't it awesome?
Hey man, glad y'all came out.
What an experience.
Come and see us again.
Thank you.